Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Ted Bogert. We're back with the Ted Show. Love kicking off the week with this beautiful young lady, Ginette Persico. God dog it. It's Ginette. And it's not Gwynette or Gunnette or Perisco. It's Ginette Persico with Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis and so many other things. She's been a guest on the show before. She brings a lot of light and laughter and love to our worlds in, I think, an incredibly creative way. And this weekend, she's celebrating her 15th birthday of Butterfly Dreams, which is an amazing organization. She's going to tell you about it. It's just provides so much happiness to people, which is one of the many reasons I love it. Welcome, Ginette. How you doing? Happy Monday.
I'm good. Welcome. Thank you. I was just trying to share it to my page, but thank you so much.
Take your time. We know how this goes on this show. You got to take a minute to look down. You don't have to look at me or make eye contact. So Ginette, as she's doing that, Ginette and I did several shows last year during the shutdown just to keep people positive. She's got one of the most positive attitudes on the planet. She's amazing to be around. And so she loves to spread that joy to other people in an incredibly creative way. So without further ado, Ginette, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, again, thank you so much for having me on this beautiful Orlando day.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Well, we will bring the sunshine and the glitter and the sparkles and the rainbows today. So again, my name is Ginette Persico. If you're friends with me on social media, it's most likely Ginette Olivia, so I confuse people often. But I have a business called Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis, and I am celebrating my 15th birthday on this Sunday, April 25th. I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very proud. I do all different types of events, from character appearances to tea parties to Stuff a Bear to canvas parties, picnic parties, and now we are going to be introducing our sleepover tent party soon too. So be on the lookout for that. But we can do everything from planning your event, hosting your event, to facilitating, to bringing entertainment, anything small from one person or child all the way up to hundreds and hundreds of people. So we have that capability now. We have, we know so many vendors that like to partner with us and to work with us. We can just bring in and make everybody's event dreamy and morph into reality.
All right, so here's some comments. Dave, thank you. He says you guys both look great. Appreciate you, Dave. And of course, Mom popped on. Mom, we love you too.
Hi, Mom.
All right, so tell them a little bit about the impetus behind this, because this is a unique creation, and it wasn't something you just pivoted on during COVID, what a lot of people did. 15 years. So how did the idea come up? And tell us a little bit about the journey to get from when you started to all of these amazing things that you offer now.
So a little snippet about me. I'll try to be brief, but I have been in the entertainment industry since I was 5. I love dancing. I loved modeling. I loved doing all of that. And then I also was a cheerleader, and I love to choreograph. I love to celebrate everybody's birthday or any type of day. So at a young age, I was always trying to either have a party for myself or other people. And then I moved up to Orlando to pursue my dream, and I performed in Magic Kingdom at the parades and shows. And I was various characters. I was a character performer, and I loved doing that. I did that for about 3 years. And I also have a background of being an esthetician and makeup artist and all of that fun stuff too. So I have a little bit of everything. After leaving Disney, I found out about the trade show industry. So I started working for large companies like Subaru, doing their auto show circuit.
Oh, I bet you were amazing at that.
I liked getting on the little turntable here and having my my Married with Children, Christina Applegate moment. But I did that. I did Panasonic and Kodak, and I learned about so many different things that I feel like I would have never learned if I didn't know about the trade show industry. So with that, adding to, my background in entertainment. And then when I was at my youngest goddaughter, because I have 2 goddaughters, my youngest goddaughter, Kaylin, her 3rd birthday was coming up. And her mom, like myself, are tall. So we weren't able to be all the fun characters and princesses at Disney. So she asked me, would you dress up at Kaylin's party? And I said, well, sure, of course. So I did that. And I had multiple moms ask me if I would do that at their homes for their children. And I kind of thought, well, I'm already incorporated. Just G Inc. is my incorporation name. I was already incorporated. I was already self-employed, and I thought, well, why not? Let me see if this can be a thing. And 15 years later, it's a thing. My first ever party was a spa party. We just love doing parties and making everybody's events come true. And yes, and then during this last year of COVID, I was able to do virtual activities.
Yeah, talk about the pivoting, because it was, I think we all had to take a deep breath, a universal deep breath, and then figure out, are we going to let this thing beat us, or are we going to figure out a way to work through it from an occupation perspective, especially? So you had to pivot when you're used to doing in-person parties. Tell us how that pivoting went. I'm sure you're like, what am I going to do? But knowing you and how creative you are, you probably knew it almost immediately.
It actually, I have not stopped. I have not taken a breath. I have gone, because we were trying to not only figure out a way to continue working, but also to give back. So we've done story times with characters for different schools to give the teachers a break, and schools all over the country. But with that being said, we decided, let's make it virtual. Let's see if we can do this. So I don't want to be, again, characterized as a character company. We are a theme party and event company, but I do have different character performers within our company that love to give back and also love to work, obviously, as much as they can. So we figured out a way to do different activities, not just a story time, not just a meet and greet, but we actually do scavenger hunts. We do crafting. I've done a spa party online. We've done skincare. I send them all the things. I call it a dreamy box. We do all different types of things. Even making snacks. We even make snacks online with everybody out there. And we had it's still going. We're still doing Zooms. We're still doing video messages to people. And
that's right. So you can do video messages like in character.
Yeah, well, not me personally, but yes, our character performers will basically film themselves, and we send it over to whomever, if it's someone's birthday or just a cheer up day or anything like that. And we were able to morph into doing that. Instead of calling it pivot, we call it morph. But with that being said, we now have clients all over the world, which in my mind, I never thought that I could achieve that, because, I'm local here in Central Florida. So I thought, if clients maybe come here, then great. Yes. But no, now we have, our farthest clients were Australia. So we have clients all over the world. And then we have clients all over the country that are still wanting to do Zooms, because not everybody is open yet. And plus, let's face it, not everybody can travel, even if there wasn't this pandemic going on. So it's nice to have in our back pocket. It's nice to be able to bring that into people's homes and then feel comfortable and safe, and families all over the world can connect, even though they're not, in each other's, presence at that time. So the last few Zooms that we did, I say goodbye. The character says goodbye, and I kind of give the family their own 15-minute alone time in the Zoom area, and I walk away and I start bawling, because I was like, I brought this family together and they're so happy. And when I have grandparents doing the craft with the character and the kids, it is just so touching. And I just love that. I love that I'm able to bring that sunshine and rainbows all over the world.
So tell me about the dreamy box, because I think that's what people will go, all right, well, I want to do something Zoomy. Now she's coming back. We're in Florida, people, for you, those of you who are all over. So we are relatively open here, with compliance, of course.
Yes.
But tell them a little bit about the dreamy box, because that would be the thing that I think people will be like, well, God, then I don't know what if I buy the wrong thing, Ginette? You really take away all that worry, and that is so creative. And I'm going to give you front and center for a minute to talk about that.
Okay. So yes, with the dreamy box, as well as our in-person parties, we try to bring everything right to you. We don't want you to have to worry about anything. We want to be able to plan this and host this event for you. So all you have to do is sit back and relax and enjoy it. Take pictures, do whatever you like. But you don't have to worry about all that when you hire Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis. When we're doing our online Zooms or whatnot, or virtual activities, and we do need to send a Dreamy Box, depending on what the event is. We have Dreamy Box that you could do a Stuff a Bear. So we would include all of the items that you would need for a Stuff a Bear. If we're doing a confidence camp, we'll send you all the items for that, which we include the bowls and the sponges and the masks.
What's a confidence camp?
The confidence camp is for tweens and teens, ages 8 and up. And it could be girls or boys, whoever needs it. And we have a 3-day camp that we keep them on Zoom for 2 hours, sometimes a little more because they don't want us to go. But we do different things. We talk about being your own best friend. We talk about bullying. We do a dream board, or some people like to call it a vision board. Of course, I like to call it a dream board.
Of course you do.
We do a little skincare. We talk about skincare, so we able to do a mask. I play spa music. They're able to relax. I mean, it's a whole thing. We make bracelets at the end. I mean, it's a whole thing, and we send them a nice Dreamy Box full of all of that. And we also send them a little gift certificate for future events if they care to use it, whether virtually or in person. But we've had 2 successful confidence camps so far, and we also had many other camps that we do with characters, and people would be surprised how we can grab these children's attention. We have 3-year-olds that after an hour, they don't want to hang up with us. They want us to keep going.
I love that. I think there's no way, I know you're human, but there's no way to be around you or one of those dreamy events and not be in a good mood or leave with a smile on your face. And I am sure that I would cry too. If I afterward, I'd be like, oh my God, I helped. Not that that's what you're trying to get out there, but you're telling people that you get emotionally connected to what you're doing, and you really do want to give everybody the most amazing experience that they can have. And for most of us, we need that escape, and we don't necessarily know how to do it. It's our whole lives have changed, so it's really cool to be able to provide them with something. One of the things that we talked about before we went live, or maybe at the beginning, was we did the Zoom, and I think we had superheroes as the theme. And so when Ginette's talking about characters that can call and things like that, think of your kid's favorite princess character. Tell them a little bit about that, because that's actually becoming more popular. My wife watches Housewives, and a lot of those housewives do it. So you have all these celebrities doing it on a particular platform. I can't remember, but how cool to have, I don't know, a Disney princess or some character your kid loves, or even you love, and have it wish you a happy birthday.
Yes, exactly. We can do that in person if you're here locally or you're on vacation, which we have been doing a lot of guests that are coming into Orlando on vacation because, let's face it, their home is closed in that area. So we are able to bring that character or characters into their home or rental place or, clubhouse, what have you, or we can do it virtually just like this online. And we actually have a celebration coming up this Saturday evening where we're going to have 4 princesses, and it is completely free. It's a part of our celebration, and we just, like I said, like to give back, and we're going to be on for an hour from 7 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. So we like to give back as much as we can, but during that time, the characters get to interact with everybody that's online. They get to read a story, they get to sing, we get to do different activities that, not everyone. And let's face it, not everyone is able to go out into the world right now, whether they're in the hospital, whether they're, stuck in home, whatever it is. So we like to just be able to bring that to everybody as long as they have, obviously access to the internet.
Right. All right. So tell us about the party. What's happening? We got a birthday party on Sunday.
Birthday parties on Sunday. I'm doing a little park celebration for myself and my people that work with me and some of my friends and family. And we're just going to be celebrating 15 dreamy years. I'm very excited, like I said, and proud of myself. And for my 10th, I went all out, and we had tons of vendors, and we had characters, and we had everything under the sun. And I wanted to not only bring it back to basics, because my real 10th birthday party when I was a child was at a park. And it was a lot of fun, and we grilled and we just hung out. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Yes, we will have a few surprises and activities along the way. But we are trying to make it, chill. I want everybody that works with me to come and enjoy themselves and kind of like a thank you for everything that they've done, whether they've been with me for a few months or 15 years. And there's some people like Monique or Lisa, a few people that have been working with me since the very beginning. And it's insane how I can't believe it's 15. I really can't. I'm just in shock.
I mean, it's a testament to the message that you're delivering the world needs. I want you to really think about that, because honestly, that's why it's 15 years. You bring this awesome light. I mentioned it before, but it's true. You bring so much joy to people. People are hungry for that, even more so now than ever, by the way.
I appreciate that,
and
because
so I think it's big. I think it's awesome.
I appreciate that, because there's times where I don't wake up in the best of moods, but even, seeing your face, you brought me some light and love today.
Oh,
so I appreciate that from you.
Of course.
And, going to some parties, I'm human. And as soon as I get into that party and I see the smiling faces or the light that I'm bringing, I just, my whole mood shifts. And I'm just so thankful that I'm able to do this for people, whether it is virtually or whether it is in person. It's just bringing me so much joy. And I'm very excited to see what is going to be happening soon with everything that we're doing, because we're getting so many more requests, especially now that people are feeling more comfortable. But we're getting larger and larger requests for the whole shebang. Like, they want DJs, and we're going to have an interactive DJ doing parties and doing games and all that fun stuff. But again, this all can be for either Butterfly Dreams or Metamorphosis. So Metamorphosis is the grown-up side. Just wanted to put that out there. I know I'm talking about 15 years, but I also did grown-up parties under Metamorphosis when I first started. But again, it was hard for people to really understand Butterfly Dreams is more than just princesses. You know what I mean? So
all right, tell them how they can reach you. What's the best way for them to book a party, book anything with you, learn more about what Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis is?
Of course, you can call, or I am text friendly, at 407-719-1865. If you want to join us on social media, on Facebook and on Instagram, Butterfly Dreams Party. And if you want to join our grown-up side, it's Metamorphosis Orlando. And both of those are .com too, so it's pretty easy to remember. Metamorphosis Orlando, the grown-up side, on Facebook and Instagram. Butterfly Dreams Party on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to look at our website, it's just .com.
Love it. All right, Ginette Persico,
yes.
Not Ginette Persico. Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis. Thank you so much
for
coming on the show. Congratulations and happy birthday on 15, and keep bringing all that wonderful love and light that you do in the community. All right,
guys. Thank you also for being a sponsor at the Butterfly Dreams 15.
Yes, VIP Mortgage, and is just very, very thankful to be part of it. We love what you do in the community. So
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yay, we did it. All right, guys, go to butterflydreamsparty.com or any of the social media. I'm going to post this one last comment so that you can see it. And Lisa just came on too. So you guys reach out. Everything that Ginette does will absolutely make you happy. So reach out to her, butterflydreamsparty.com or anywhere on social media. Appreciate you. Happy birthday. We'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.